Hello guys, how y'all doing out there? Good morning. I don't know, maybe afternoon by now. Gosh guys, I'm a mess, I'm not gonna lie. And it has nothing to do with this stuff, okay? So please just bear with me. I am in life on my knees, begging for mercy. And yeah. And I wasn't going to come in today, but there's a lot of chatter out there right now. So,
I think we are, yes. Yeah.
And I haven't even gotten Christmas done for Jalen. So I came up here to do this real quick. It's going to be it. And then I got to get out of here and make Christmas happen for my girl. So let's talk real quick. I was made aware that, my mind. All this stuff here, okay, with this structure, with these flags, with some, I don't know, some of these, little, shit, what are they called? The containers. Okay, so I was made aware of all that, okay, and I could have probably cleared it up without coming up here, but this is the best way. To do a live, we can watch it together, I can show you together, and not just tell you. So here we go, all right? Those flags, and we'll get a better look at it, are in the White House. Okay, those are the White House flags. Those are the same flags that have been hanging there for a very long time. It is our old glory, and it is the prisoner of war flag. The sun's so bright. Let me zoom in so you can we'll go get a better look, okay? It's our old glory. It's prisoner of war flag, and they are on the White House pole. They are not on this structure, okay? There aren't any flags on this structure, okay? Now, as far as these units here, I'm not going to be able to get any confirmation for anything, okay, on those, specific information on those. Most of these construction workers, while they have clearance to be on this project, they don't have any real information like that. Now, I would think that if they were going to bring in some sort of a container like that, that would be at the last minute. It wouldn't just be put here, and that's just my thoughts. It really is. It's just my thoughts. It would not just be put here and sit out, in the middle of everything. And, I hate to, burst everybody's bubble. I always hate that because I know everybody's tired, and wanting something really, really good. We all need something really, really, significant and good right now. But this is not it, okay? Now, the prisoner of war flag, is a very complicated situation, okay? I tried to really dig into it a while back. For the story here at the White House, this particular prisoner of war flag was not put back on the White House until I'm pretty sure it was the 9th. It was either the 9th or the 11th of April in 2021. And that is when it's the same day that I watched the Organization of American States building get quote unquote raided, swept through, whatever you want to call it, at about 6 o'clock on a Friday night. Okay? Same day, this prisoner, and they handle election integrity, that building. Okay? They do. Okay? You can look up, look up that. Where am I at? So, the prisoner of war flag went back up that same day. Now, when I began to dig and I realized I did not have the brain power, and it's extremely complicated, and because it's such a sensitive topic in my eyes and deserves all the respect in the world, I just didn't have the brain power to understand it, so I put it down because I'm not going to get into that unless I know for sure the situation. What I do know is that it was hanging here beforehand, and that Trump, for some reason, and I was not able to find out that reason, I put it down, like I said, removed it on his birthday and put it somewhere else on the property, is what I was able to find out. However, I don't know where on the property it went, okay? But it was hanging here. Trump took it down on June the 14th, and then it was placed back up here on April the 9th or the 11th, like I said, okay? Now, why all that took place, I just don't know. I wish I had more answers. Now, I can tell you that here in the government district, now I know they're on post offices, and I actually went to Salisbury yesterday to their hospital, and there was one hanging there at the hospital, I noticed. But here in the government district, the prisoner of war the flag only hangs here at the White House, at the Capitol, at the SAA buildings, at the Pentagon. Let me think. Trying to think. The Capitol, the Pentagon. Okay, I can't. And oh shit, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm such a mess right now. It's just not even funny. Anyhow, it is not hanging on all the buildings, and it was said that it's supposed to be hanging on like certain buildings, but it is not hanging on like the VP's office, which is the Eisenhower building there. It is not hanging at the Supreme Court. It is not hanging at the Department of Justice. It is not hanging at particular buildings that personally I'm sorry. The other ones I was thinking was the memorials, the war memorials, which it should be, right? But it is not hanging on other buildings that you would think that it should be for whatever reason, okay? So I don't know enough about that to explain it, okay? So let's just take a walk, and we'll go, and I'll show you, okay? So here we go. You can, oh shit, I got you zoomed in, didn't even know it. I'm so sorry, guys. My brain is, okay, so you can see, that's the flagpole on the White House itself. And the flags are hanging, shit, and it's so bright I can't see. And get in between, yeah, it's on the flagpole of the White House itself, okay? So, here's the thing though, okay? Don't let that discourage you, okay? Like I said, me struggling right now has nothing to do with all of this. Yeah, I'm struggling because it's taken so damn long. Trust me. But it has nothing to do, I have not fallen off and not believing and all of that stuff, okay? My life is just a freaking mess, and my family's going through a tragedy right now. And that's what's wrong with me. So let's go around here. and we'll take a look. See, and that structure is supposed to be the media stand, all right? And treat for my hat off. Hold on, guys. Put it back on because I look a wreck. And it's freezing. So what was I gonna say? Oh well, let's peek through here if we can. Okay, and we'll get a better look from the side, but you know, that's the structure where the presidents sit. Look, they're coming pretty far with that and the walls. Those are some tall damn walls. I think they're like 30 feet. And like I said, that is where the president sits. I know there were a lot of comments on my TikTok that I made about it. They're like, the inauguration takes place at the Capitol. I realize that. I know that. But there is stuff that happens here on inauguration. This is all for inauguration too. Stuff that happens here. Supposedly they take pictures in the morning, and of course the parade of stuff. So I get that squared away. So there's some kids here. So we're going to look at the fence for a minute. Let's go up and take a look. Now that structure, the one that we were just looking at, it does look a little bit different than it did in 2020 when I was here, but not a lot, okay? But like I've also said, this structure here where the president sits and his guests, that was not here at all, okay? Okay, so they're really coming along on that. So let's give you a side shot of this now. And that is where they supposedly all like set up and film everything. You know, and I'm just going to stick with, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but I'm just going to stick with the fact that I just believe that's what this is this year. I just really do. Now, do I question 2020? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I have nothing on that, okay? And I'm here for the truth. I'm not going to be putting bullshit out. I'm not here for clicks or views or money. I am here for the truth. Whether the truth is what I want to see, hear, or show you, you know what I mean? I want the truth. Hi, hon, how are you? Good, thank you. Just taking a look. There we go. They're giving tours here at the White House. There's a bunch of people that are coming out over there. And there's a bunch of people that are in line. And I just shared a picture of them putting up the menorah. I just looked down and saw a comment that says post office with a question mark. You know, yeah, they're at the post offices, and the post office apparently has a bigger meaning than, you know, especially the one in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. So, you know. Who's available today? You gotta get those on no problem, thanks. Yeah, so see, he just told them same thing for everything for the inauguration. So, anyhow, I know I'm scatterbrained. I apologize for that. It's just I am. I just am. So now I'm trying to look at these containers. You know, I can't really give you a really good look at everything because of the damn fencing. I also did see someone say that there was another creator that gave another view of this. Well, I don't know how they did because you can't get in these fences. So I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay. So now there's really some difference here. See? So, and it is freezing cold. Let me tell you, it's been freezing. It's like 20s today and windy. So it is freezing cold. So yes, they're going to put plastic in there for these poor workers. I mean, the wind has been whipping, and it's been like this. It really has. So there's people coming out now from the tour. They're coming out of the gate. They're taking the tour. And that's the walkway in there. Okay. So, there you go. No flags on that thing, guys, okay? I'm sorry. I know that everybody got super excited about that. And like I said, I'm not here to burst your bubble at all. I'm here for the truth, no matter what it is. And I'm going to give you the truth, no matter what it is. Okay? That's just how it is, with me, at least. Now, I know it looked like it in the video, okay? I know it looked like it. So, but it's not. It was just them in the background that made it appear that way. So I just wanted to come up here and clear that up. That way I could show you and not tell you. The city is super empty other than there's a lot of tourists. This is going to be it because, like I said, I need to get Christmas done for Jalen. And there's really no difference over at the Capitol from the other day. Not enough to do a live over there. So depending on what happens this week is whether I come up Friday or Monday to peek around again. Right now, I'm taking it day by day. So, like I said, I'll either be up here Friday or Monday to do another update. And that's that. Okay, so this is it for the day. I love you guys. I hope you all have a good holiday. I hope that you spend it with your families. You love on your families. Please. And if you don't hear from me, I will see you in a few days, okay? I love you guys bunches.